What's up, guys, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm so excited for this session. Oh my god, it's been a long time coming. We're gonna fight Kethric Torn. We're gonna figure out more about this absolute. We can see there's a little chasm, little place, everything. And we have our little army of both undead, elementals, and all of that good stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty insane. We do have all of our spell levels, so that's once again really insane. And yeah, let's just make sure everybody's on the platform, and without further ado, let's get going, right? I don't think we need this anymore.
Anyone else's tadpoles squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
Didn't I have a weapon? Whoops. Where is my staff? I don't have any. Yeah. Where the hell is my staff? Did I lose it somewhere? I bet I got I got disarmed and I didn't even notice it at some point. No matter, that's fine. Let's go, I suppose, right? Let's go.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Enter. Oh, new characters.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the Astral prison? A rogue true soul, flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Kethric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Kethric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
Okay.
The lash of Thor!
Okay. I mean, we knew it was an Elder Brain, but it's still impressive to see, like, in person, right?
fulfillment of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guests. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Okay, so that's Duke Ravengard, the guy we had a
Now,
quest for.
It's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Kethric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
They have a little scheme going on. Teleportation, that's nice. Alright, so
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate.
that's such a cool army.
To prepare the way!
Couldn't we just leave? Oh, he's been ability drained. Oh, and he's reeling. I guess we don't have much time. I'll talk about what I wanted to do later on.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
It's interesting that you could just leave, right? You could leave with the prism. Obviously, my character kind of wants Kethric's power, right? Kethric is commanding the dead. He has an army and stuff like that. He's a strong necromancer. Surely, if we defeat him, there's a way that we can take a part of his power for ourselves. That's why I'm here. But it's interesting the fact that you could leave. I'm very, very enticed by knowing what happens if you leave. Like if you just go, because there was a part in the map that led to the world to Baldur's Gate, and I really wonder what happens if you just go there. Maybe I'll check it out on my own. I'll probably check it out actually in my next run, which is going to be like the tactician run with my most OP build possible and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. But we'll look at that at that point, because that is very interesting. Why is the prism so important to you?
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. and then I will raise you as my servant.
Nah. Are you planning on betraying your allies? Can we still raise him up?
Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul.
Okay.
Witness Lord Myrkul's glory.
He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna betray them at some point, you know. Probably gonna happen, who knows. Alright, let's take a look at the battlefield. So a bunch of little brains here. Which are these? A full-fledged mind flayer. You, obviously. And then some dudes here. How strong is the mind flayer? Level 8 mind flayer. Ooh, a miss. That's a rough miss to have.
Time to push my luck again.
Alright. So, a few things we can do. For sure, a few things we can do. The main one I'm thinking about would be Ice Storm. Can we Ice Storm anything? I'm guessing you guys are immune to ice or something. No, you're not. Alright, so I could Ice Storm you. I could Ice Storm you guys. I could Ice Storm you here, or I could try to kill you. But this is kind of not the greatest. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Ice Storm right here. But does Ice Storming right here, where would I need to walk? Just move forward a little. Then I can just leave.
These boots have seen everything.
Awesome. Now, all of you guys get 4. 4. That's better, 20%.
Your command. Onward.
So this is an actions. I would like to darkness up here so the Mind Flayer can do anything rangy. What can he do? Magical resistance. Advantage on saving throw against spell and other magical effect. But I think he's gonna have to come down from there, right? I think he's gonna have to plop down. If he doesn't, I'll probably try to do something, but I think that's what he's gonna have to do. So, for that... So for 10 turns, you can take a bunch of damage. So I'm gonna do that on you for sure. So now you have the... Wait. Your attack deals an additional 1d4. Oh, that's rough. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but we'll see, I guess. The classic 4% hit. Okay, do you have ranged abilities? You don't. You're levitating. And then you're gonna attack Astarion? No, mine. Wow. Wow. But you're not that strong. Yeah, I'm assuming. What? Psychic resistance? Wait. From Steeped in Bliss. What's that? Seized by great joy, affected entity is more energized and also more mentally compliant. Entity has advantage on physical checks and disadvantage on saving throws. Entity is also vulnerable to psychic damage, but it's a Mind Flayer. Right? %28% or 50%. Wow. You are getting cooked.
My lord brought her back once already. Your death will be final. Focus your attack, soldiers.
I mean, soldiers are kind of not dead. Nah, us can... us is fairly tanky, right? $70 or $20?
Fresh orders? A wise move.
Fiend and Undead. And it's a bonus action and it's on a short rest. Unlucky. That could have been the end, but I feel like if it was to end right now, it would have been a little bit too easy. I don't know easy, but it would have been a little bit like... I don't know. I didn't want it to end right now, I suppose, is what I mean. So you can cast Fireball, right? Oh, they all died over there. Two and 6. Not the greatest damage ever, but it's serviceable. How are you missing these? Oh, I didn't mean to move away from it, but yeah. Ah, saved the charm. So he's gonna attack again, right? Ooh, warding flames coming in clutch. Incubate death again, and it's at the end of the turn, which kind of sucks, right? How much damage is this? You can't target it. Oh, that sucks.
I must heal.
Gonna move away from him and I'm gonna focus on Kethric. I think that's gonna be the best way to do things. Now I could guarantee damage, but I don't think it's that necessary, right? You're clearly immune to stuff. No, you're not. You are not. And what about you? I guess I can kill you and then Minthara is gonna have a good time. Oh, the Necromancer. Perfect. And then I'm assuming Minthara is gonna have a field day destroying you. Okay, fade to black.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
You cannot kill me.
Myrkul, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Okay. What's gonna happen? Avatar of Myrkul? What a cool setup for a boss fight.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. Alright, what up, Myrkul? So you still have the drained ability from before. Look at how cool he looks. Alright, so Myrkul's presence. The apostle exudes the god of death's unholy will and bone chills all nearby enemy. Alright, so you don't need to be nearby him. Alright, what does he have? Consume the Faithful. The Apostle can use a reaction to consume a sacrificial necromite and gain the Reaper's reward, which is... gain the ability to cast Finger of Death? What? Alright, we have to kill all of the sacrificial necromites then. Defense, armor class +1, Divine Elf. So it can't be diseased, extra attack, Fey Ancestry, immutable form. Spells that alter someone's form have no effect on the affected entity. And it has +5 bonus saving throw against spells that would remove it from this plane. Alright. Improved Divine Smite, opportunity. Okay, so he cannot move, however. So I wonder what kind of attacks he does, but that's not the matter right now, right? So what I can do is, sadly, I cannot move into him too much, but I can make him vulnerable to slashing damage. Alright, so the fire elemental is going to hit him from afar. It's once per turn. Why can't you do it? Maybe you already done it? I think we all need to heal a little. And then, what are your chances of guiding bolt? 50%, that's not great. 80% on this one though. Whew, that is big damage. And I'm gonna move you closer. I'm gonna move you closer for sure. Reaper's Scythe. Alright, so he frightened. He did a few things. He frightened, and then he wow, that is some good lateral jumping, my dude. He frightened it, and then he was able to attack afterwards, so that's okay. Do we have any ways of getting up there? Not really, huh? Yeah, that up there it's kind of forbidden path, but here, oh, I see skeleton. Oh, I see. There's one here and there's one here incubating. Oh, that is tricky, right? Can I hit it? I can't. What if I move a little bit more? %.
Come on, can't stay idle.
I'm assuming you're immune to like necrotic stuff, right? Yeah, so resistant to necrotic, cold resistance, and poison resistance. So fire's the element we're gonna have to go to, I'm assuming. Can you be susceptible to phantasmal killer? What is your wisdom saving throw? 17, that's really good. Yeah, that's really good. Alright. Then poison and necrotic. This is poison, obviously. Yeah. Alright, so maybe I'm more useful trying to defeat these things, but I don't think I can defeat these things, right? Oh, I can defeat this one, for sure. Never mind.
I thirst for combat.
Is there a way to... Nah, cause I'm sad that I'm at disadvantage. But I could do this, 70%. I think I'm gonna do it with someone else, however. Control undead, spiteful suffering, charisma save. 30%, that's not happening. It's not happening. I think I'm gonna cast this. Yeah. Yeah, can I hit you in any way? There's like absolutely no way I hit you ever. Alright, I'm gonna try to hit Myrkul. Gonna hit him. Wow. I'm gonna slowly start moving this way, right? Slowly but surely gonna start moving this way. Spirit Guardian, radiant damage, I'm assuming. Then magical weapon. He's weak to slashing right now, so we're gonna be able to do slashing stuff. Why not behind him? Why not? And then I'm gonna try to move a little bit to the side, just so he...
One life to my life. Sustain me.
Saved. He killed the zombie. No. Frightened. That's fine. Frightened's fine.
Breathe deep and move.
So we're gonna move our dudes to hit these things. They're immune to necrotic damage, which kinda suck, but we're gonna get them on their little platform.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so now is your time to shine. First things first, you're gonna heal Shadowheart. She's bone shield, so I wasted my action. Great. And that's why you keep the executioners. Well, I think that's just a kill, right? 7. Nah, screw the zombie. But Minthara and Hellish Rebuke for the kill? The fire guy T-posing in the back.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
The chosen of Myrkul is dead. Permanently this time.
Alright.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
Do you know who... Nah. Kethric transformed during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the Dead Three.
Chosen of the Dead 3?
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The Tyrant, the Assassin, and the Necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
Can I become the chosen of Myrkul now? You know, since I killed Kethric and stuff. What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Fair. What do we do now?
The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones.
I mean, we have one of them.
Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Alright, bunch of things. Crumpled notes. Papa, I love you. Love from Iz. Cute. Supply pack. We're gonna send that to the camp. Kethric Shield. Arcane Enhancement. Enchantment. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spells attack roll. That's really good. Shield Bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone unless you succeed a dexterity saving throw. Advantage on the dexterity saving throw check. In the Theaters of Dream, Kethric killed his wife every night. That wasn't how things happened. But always upon waking, he would glare into the dark, long-faced and sullen. And he would think, I keep you alive with my memories. Beloved, I kill you with what I've become. The Reaper's Embrace, a very rare heavy armor. Magical plate, all incoming damage is reduced by 2. Reaper Rigidity, when activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spells or action, but have disadvantage on dexterity saving throw, disadvantage on stealth check, and you get Howl of the Dead. Let a bone-chilling owl that numbs all nearby creature. What does numb do? Their movement speed is halved. The spellcaster has advantage on attack rolls against the affected entities. That's insane. Alright, cool. So we're gonna give that to Minthara. And then Kethric's Warhammer. It's just a +1 weapon that deals 1d10 plus psychic damage. It is versatile, which is pretty cool. Proficiency with this weapon unlock a few things, and yeah. This hammer's weight is centered on enchanted obsidian at the base of the head. Some night before bed, Kethric would sneak a way-faced glance at the hammer and think about the stone, and wonder what unknown facet of his heart bore his weight. Cool. Oh, a bunch of things over there.
Catch a break.
I'll see who can equip what. Obviously, you want Reaper's Embrace. That stuff is so good for you. Oh my god. And then what's the difference between these? I feel like the difference is pretty similar, right? 2d6 plus 7 compared, like, the damage is significant, but the psionic damage is only from Githyanki's. So I think taking the Warhammer is pretty fitting for you.
Trust no one.
And you can probably take his shield, because that shield sucks, and just for the fact that it looks bad, you're changing it for something that looks really cool now. Awesome.
Blood? No, never mind.
Alright, a bunch of books and stuff. The Grand Design. Dictated to Skrabiantus by Enver Gortash. The grand design of the Mind Flayer species is the Mind Flayer species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass metamorphosis, giving the Elderbrain in overall command an implacable army of Illithid slave warrior with which to defeat all their old enemies: human, humanoid, Githyankis, and Illitharid. Of course, this is delusional madness, megalomania, on a cosmic scale, and I know just how to turn it to our purpose. We're going to help the Mind Flayer enact their grand design, but only in the way that suits us. The Illithids shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves, and we shall determine the how, when, and where of their grand design of their great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things, as commanding the grand design is clearly a Bainite task. The Absolute End. Underneath this book is concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents. Is scrawled this response to the text. This hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna the Lich, the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from Schult. This person needs a glass of water and lie down. Invasion plan for the Sword Coast. A map of the Sword Coast from the sea moving ice down to just north of Amn, including several of the nearer archipelagos in the Sea of Sword. Silverglass. Invitation from Lord Gartash. Lord Gartash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, of the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. 2 days, the 12 noon, at Lancion will be served. May we presume your attendance, Lord Hirberlin, Committee Chair. Amulet of the Absolute. What does that do? Oh, and we have the Kethric Stone. This stone belonged to Kethric Torn, and is one of the 3 controllers of the Crown of Karsus. These grisly trinkets trapped popping with the rise of the cult of the Absolute, while the skull and triangle are made from cheap pewter. Rumors suggest that a red handprint is made exclusively with blood from ritual sacrifice. Okay, I think we read everything there was to read here. Is there any, like, cool chests that I've missed? Doubtfully, right? I would doubt there would be anything of the sort here. And this is a portal to the surface. So, I don't believe I missed anything. We can short rest for sure. We cannot short rest for sure. So we might as well go to the surface. And we'll rest once we're up there. And we'll see if Minthara has anything to say. Because her quest is, like, almost over, right? Oh. I'm just trying to fix one thing. Give me a second. Oh, was this on the wrong thing the whole time? That is kind of sad. Fit the screen. Bit better? Stretch the screen. Huh. That is odd. Because the bottom is clearly bad, but I guess it's just search the screen and never think about it ever again, I suppose. I apologize if that was like that the whole time, but yeah. Whoops. Kind of a problem. Alright, we're gonna quick save real quick, obviously, and then we can go up to the surface. Though I would love for Myrkul to give us powers.
We should not linger here.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Why are you sitting there?
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
I'll never tire of killing their previous occupant. We make a good team.
My blood ran hot when we broke Kethric's bones together. But
she's
we have
crazy, but I like it.
challenges ahead of us. It is clear now that he was not working alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
An old flame? Or so it's personal? Good, let's take her down.
You make it sound so simple. She is the chosen of Baal, Lord of Murder, and one of the cult's founders. Indeed, she is the one who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
What do you remember of your indoctrination?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
Once she's dead, the cult will need a new leadership. Perhaps we can take her place.
It is as if you read my mind. Perhaps you did. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
Hell yeah. I'm with you.
I expected you would be. But know this. What I propose is nigh on impossible. But if anyone can succeed, it is us. We have the prism, and we have the courage to slay gods. We may fail, but we must try. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
That sounds insanely
And then
nice.
we will need no gods. We will be their equal. We will be absolute. We have a purpose and a bond. By my oath, I will fight with you while that purpose holds. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. When we killed the tieflings at the Grove, I was not in control of my actions. You do not have that excuse. So I ask you, why? Why kill them?
Thank God we can save during dialogue, because I don't know what to answer here. To impress you is insane. I was hoping to earn your trust so I could learn more about the tadpole is also, like, it would be one of those two, obviously. I guess since we're trying to romance Minthara, I'm gonna go to impress you, but if she disapproves, I'm gonna reload instantly.
I'm flattered. Will you be bringing dead rats and birds to my tent, now that we share a camp? I jest, but it is as good a reason as any. I have done much more foolish things to win the respect of far inferior.
Alright. I don't, like, I'm gonna reload just because, like, I'm gonna go with that answer most likely. I just want to see her reaction to the... I just want to see the reaction to I wanted to learn more about it, right? Because now with that answer, I feel like she's seeing us as kind of like less than her, but you know, she's someone who is going to stay loyal to the stronger purpose. So we have to just show that we're strong. I can't be like, oh, I wanted to do it for you, because then she's not going to respect us as much.
Thou daughter.
So I'm gonna look in this one, if there's a chance that I can
When we killed the tieflings at the Grove,
yeah.
I was not in control of my actions.
Why do you have your helmet?
You do not have that excuse.
I was hoping
so
to
I
learn...
ask you, why? Why kill them?
Her helmet is so funny. I was hoping to earn your trust so I could learn more about the tadpoles.
A wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. We did not find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
It sure does, Minthara. It sure as hell does. Do you have anything else to say right now?
You wish to consult me?
We're going to remove
Do
your
we have a target?
goddamn hat. I cannot with the hat, please.
And these things have stayed interesting.
You wish to consult me?
You must be glad Kethric's dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
You respected him?
Of course. He ruled Moonrise for centuries. That in itself deserves respect. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
Fair. Do you think he could have been redeemed? Or you're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes? God damn it, once again. Once again. We're gonna appeal to her being nice, because we want to get in those pants, so you're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Kethric that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Myrkul hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
When did you first encounter the cult of the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Holy shit. They were fools to encroach on Love's territory?
I thought so too. This world is full of fools, after all. But in this instance, I was mistaken. Our visitors were not fools. They were bait, even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls. Their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
Smart. You followed their path back to Moonrise?
Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike.
Fair.
Moonrise Towers.
You waged war against Moonrise?
No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Understandable, he gave you the welcome you felt you deserved.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
She sounds delightful.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still, his hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. I want this one, she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
You'll have your revenge.
That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities, mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Alright, cool. Maybe we're gonna have some more dialogue at the camp. Now we can go through the rest of the people. Withers, what are you doing here?
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
Good question. Forget that. What are you doing here, Withers? These abominations are soulless. I'm not sure. Don't all living things. I'm not sure. Don't all living things.
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
You seem to know a lot about the dead tree. He's your goal, most likely, so yeah, he does know a lot about them.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Speak plainly, isn't there more you can tell me?
No.
No. Alright. Peace. Anyone else?
May the darkness protect you. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't...
So you don't care. You don't really have anything to say. What about you, Astarian?
My favorite...
So you guys don't have anything to say about it. What do you intend to do about Cazador's ritual?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble. A little reclusive, perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
We should ask around the city. Maybe someone's heard something.
I hope so. Because I am not striking another deal with Raphael. Knows what he demand this time.
Fair.
But if the citizens of Baldur's Gate don't know anything, my brothers and sisters might. Cazador is a master of secrets, but the other spawn must have seen something.
Probably. There was another option.
My favorite travel.
I want to ask about Cazador's ritual. You must be thinking about it.
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
No need to be sassy, dude. Do you think we can stop it? All that power, you must be tempted to take it for yourself.
Well, of course I've thought about it. If I completed the ritual instead of Cazador, I'd get all that power. And I could walk in the sun without fear I'd turn into a mind flare.
And the souls that need to be sacrificed?
I don't relish it, but my siblings lured thousands of people to their deaths over the years. I doubt Baldur's Gate would miss them.
He's got a point.
Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting.
It is. Alright. Have anything to say?
You wish to consult me?
Nope. Awesome. Let us long rest. Well, I'll quick save first, and then we long rest, just because I kind of want to talk to everybody about what happened. Also, 5 tadpoles? Holy. Is there anything at all I want? Stage fright is great, perilous steak. Dude, I don't know. Wow. I mean, these are all right, but nothing like insanely strong. I can't wait to see the outer layer. I think I'm gonna keep it for the outer layer. All right. Long rest. Let's get some more dialogue, right? Surely people will have stuff to say. Let's start with Shadowheart.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
No.
I'd like some time to talk.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Nothing.
Slow down.
What up, Gale? You must have, like, something to say about this whole thing.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
What about you, Minthara?
You wish to consult me?
Nah.
A disparate collection of
Do you have anything?
vagabonds. He's been deprived while those addictions have their hold on him. And what? But as he will, when the time comes. We. Yes.
Okay, you like me a little bit better now.
Forward.
Alright, I guess let's go to bed. Full rest. Oh. Was there something? No, nothing? Alright, I'll take a quick second just to go to the bathroom. I'll edit the whole thing out, so don't worry about it, but I'll be right back in a sec. Peace, guys. And we're back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So we talked to pretty much everyone. Like, what do you have, Volo? Oh.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just...
Oops. I was Minthara. I didn't mean to be Minthara.
Never a dull moment.
But yeah, so nobody has anything else to say from my knowledge, so we can go ahead and leave the camp and see what comes next.
You wish to consult me?
One thing I wanted to do was, I know there's like the stash here, right? The hidden treasure. But I don't know where it is. Is it supposed to be here? let's see if I can find it. Force resistance. Alright, so it's immune to a lot of things, but now Minthara has a big bonk weapon, so I think she can break it, right? Awesome. And was there anything underneath, like in the prison cells? Because I know we helped Minthara, but I don't think we... I know we helped Minthara, but I don't think we really did anything else. Maybe? So, let's go see what's underneath. Nothing really there. Nothing probably really here either. Scalpels, stuff like that. Yeah, not much to be had anywhere. What about underneath? Ooh, spooky little underground. Prisoner's journal? Wait, is this like a roundabout? Like, does it go back all the way? Hold on. And there's something in the middle. Wow, so much I haven't explored yet. Okay, no, so there is no roundabout. So here it's kind of like whatever. So we go here, and we cannot break these. There's no way to pass through. Or is there? Anyways, you don't really want to get anything from there. You don't really want to get anything from here, I'd guess. But there's a journal here. There's a journal, and I kind of want the journal. It's like there's a few cells, and we can get in this way. But then, how do we get further in? I could use a bunch of misty steps, but surely there's something to lift the cages.
No traps.
Surely there has to be some way to lift the cages. Or to go up there. Interesting, interesting. Alright, there's a lot more to this place than I thought. So we could go to the other side and leave this way. Ooh, the Illithid Colony, I think, right there. But, so we could go this way, but I can also come here and open this door. This is interesting. Ooh, very interesting. Moonrise Tower prison lock. A list of prisoners who have passed through the dungeons of Moonrise Tower. The pages open the following entry. Fion Featherlight transferred to disciple Balthazar Scare. Yusuf Furara found dead in cell. Remains sent to kitchen. Anuska Tarazova swore allegiance to the Absolute, sent for subjugation. Note, disciple Balthazar experiment now take priority. All prisoners are to be sent to his lab on his return, including all of these guys. Alright, and then awesome.
Watch your back. With pleasure.
A 10. A 10? You trying to stop me with a 10?
once, not as bad as it could have.
Alright, let's go up. Gold chalice, gold ring, bunch of chests, no no keys to be found, right? A pouch,
Open up. Time to press ahead.
a disarm toolkit, giving that to Astarion. Alright, and then Astarion can go to work on all of these chests. Oh, you're just open.
Simple.
Browbeaten Circlet. The warrior gain +1 bonus to spell save DC while threatened. Not that great, but here you go, Minthara. Wooden chest. Lockpick. Roll again, buddy. 23. Alright.
Alright, what now?
Oh, whoops.
How delicious. Oh, for a skeleton key.
35. Holy crap. Alright, let's get down.
One step at a time.
Then like there's this whole place, but we're gonna explore the cells first, right? We're going to go through all of the cells.
Still breathing, despite everything. Should mind my step.
Absolutely nothing. Great, great, great. Absolutely nothing. Once again, that's fair. I'm assuming if you come here during the whole time, you can probably save all of these guys, but I mean, who cares, honestly? Prisoner's Journal. You hear things down here, things from people with nothing left to lose, no more secrets to keep. You hear that Kethric's untouchable, except he isn't really. That he's got some relic or other in the mausoleum, a link. That's what you hear. And you hear that the link can be severed. You hear things like that, but you mostly hear them from people who are already out of their mind. Tell me stuff I don't know, bro. But that's fine. I guess, like, that's more relevant if you... I suppose that's much more relevant if you, if you do this while they're all alive and well or something like that. I don't know, dude.
Shall we? A crooked touch.
Unless you roll a 1, 16 to 33, let's go.
No one back home will ever believe this. Don't waste a step.
Yeah, so that's the Illithid Colony, I'm pretty sure. That's where we were earlier today. So that's chill. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's bounce. So the Grand Duke was infected by a tadpole and went to Baldur's Gate. This is all Baldur's Gate. Get Orin Netherstone and then get Gortash's Netherstone. That's fine. Personal quest. Nutillurid region. Search the cellar. Yes, that's the Necromancy of Thay. We know we need something else from this. Daughter of Darkness, Chosen of Shar. That's great. We have defeated Kethric Thorn, just as Shadowheart was commended to do by her goddess. Now she must continue to purge the Church of Shar of those who deem to be disloyal or failure. Shadowheart Old Cloisters in Baldur's Gate is the next target. Alright, cool. Wizard of Waterdeep. We found the heart of the Absolute in the bowels of Moonrise Tower, a powerful elder brain controlled by the Nerys crown of incredible power. Gale was not close enough to detonate the orb. Cool. And then completed quest. So we, in theory, can leave, right? There's nothing else for us here, I think. So just for inventory management's sake, you can take like all of these things. Oh wait, how good is this compared to this? That's like really good. What does Untermark do? Is it concentration? It is. Yeah, you could put like every single one of these things into this. Awesome.
Let's get going. These boots have seen everything. Seems simple enough.
Oh wait, I wanted also to I want to just raise a little army of the dead here very quickly.
Who's next?
So this is already
Let's move.
up. So if I just stand here and I cast this at the high flying ghoul. Specializes in ranged combat or in close quarter combat. That's so cool. Okay, wait. Now I'm gonna quick save because I want to know, can I do it? Can I have the ghouls and the skeletons, right? Can I? Surely no, but imagine. Yeah, nah, no. Alright, reloading. Reloading. Reloading, I don't care. I don't really care. And the ghouls, I believe, if I remember correctly, if they're the same ghouls as we faced earlier, they have paralyzing claws, which are so good to pair with a paladin. It's actually insane if you pair it with a paladin. So I cannot wait to try to use them in combat. They are actually insane. So I'm gonna keep them and I'm gonna dismiss them at some point if ever we come to a city, come to a place where we need to trade. Because I hate how people always try to like kill the ghouls. It's really annoying. But yeah, we have a little army.
On my way.
On my way. Little army of gabagools. As it should be.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall.
Yeah, I know.
There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Will I? I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I will build an army to rival that of the Absolute.
Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Yeah, I can just teleport there, right? Nothing else to see in between.
Still taints the land. Perhaps we could have lifted it had we tried.
Yeah, perhaps.
Looks like an army marched through here.
To Baldur's Gate. Hell yes. So, Baldur's Gate.
Kethric is defeated. The path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
Not my problem, honestly. Like, it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. We're going to control the world by we're gonna take control of the Elder Brain instead of them. We're gonna put the world in our grasp of our hand. I don't care about some land. Who cares, right? In a good playthrough, maybe you go to the last light, maybe you try to live the curse, but honestly, here, really? Ooh, Gortash. Gortash.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Kethric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
I kind of like her, but she's definitely, it's like she's the craziest so far.
This should do nicely for a camp.
Oh, we're camping. All right. Okay, a little cinematic moment.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
I mean, we're right there. We could walk. We're right there. We could walk. What up, Minthara?
You wish to consult me?
Alright, nothing else to say.
Need to find a way
What up, Shadowheart? My god, the camps are so far between. What the hell?
Shah's blessings upon you.
My two little ghouls. My two little gabagools. Astarian, you had something to say. And Gelisol also. Alright, let's go see what they want. And tomorrow, ho, tomorrow.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
What are you talking about?
The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important to you all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere.
Fair.
As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
The only kind I have? Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries.
As a wizard, I can't wait.
Their tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Hell yeah. I cannot wait to learn more about the whole thing. What about you, Astarian? You had something else to say, right?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station.
Why is his voice so
To
low?
place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
You sound as if you envy him.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
Hell yeah. I'm down. So you kill to get power from him. The other bounce to the ritual, I don't know, blah blah. We can pull this up. If we can pull this off, we don't know anything about the ritual.
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway.
Fair.
After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna do everything we can. Damn right.
We'll be glorious, both you and I. You'll have your day too. Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright, I'm with you all the way. Don't get ahead of yourself. All information, blah, blah, blah. I'm with you all the way.
My, you sweetheart. Then there isn't a moment to waste. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us. Likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Awesome. No one else has anything to say, I take. So we can just go to sleep. Here are the beds.
Tries to put my hands on everything.
Here are the beds.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Astral prison, and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen.
Hell
it
yeah.
will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Definitely the latter. I will succeed where the chosen will fail. I will dominate the world.
A thrill courses through you at the thought. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join power.
What the hell?
We're under attack. Help me.
Level 9, level 9. Level 9. Kind of bummed, huh?
Over here.
Wait, we have 3 turns to escape to the portal? What?
Mid Harborer!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Best be on my way. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Easy.
That orb's going to blow. And soon.
That's a cool way, a cool rave.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack. There is work to do.
What now?
No respite.
Alright, each and everybody is jumping into the fray, so we're all gonna do that. Whee! Bonk. Oh, but you can't even do that, right? Oh, I hate the fact that you can't get there. I'm so stupid. Oh, teleport to an unoccupied space you can see. Awesome. Zero. I guess they saved and they have the same thing as the rogues, so that's fine. Ooh, 95. For sure you succeed on this one, right?
Friend of Gate, you cleansed.
All right.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
No time to rest.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Yeah, I'm hurrying, all right?
It's not over. Come to the skull. I need you now.
Best be on my way.
What is going on? Ally.
Are in danger.
Another tentacled freak. What in the hells is this?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
The Illithid. Prove to me that you are who you say.
You slept with the drowned Minthara. You pleased her.
Okay.
You killed the Asuna Night Soul. You didn't have to. You let me live. Last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Detect thoughts. Try to read the mind of the mind flayer. Do we re-roll this one? I think we do. Do we have 4 inspiration? We do. I'm gonna re-roll again, man. Do we do it again? One last time? Never one without 2? We did it. Let's go.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Sure. Screw the Githyankis. Join the Mind Flayer's spy.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Time for a cup.
$136. Are there only 2 of these? Wait, where are you? Oh, you're up there. So you're a monk. I think they're all monks, right? Humanoid Githyankis. Because we do have... I don't think we have the Paralyzing Strike anymore. Do we? No, we don't. Okay, I'm gonna paralyze this guy. No saves from the Paralyzing Strike, by the way. Pretty insane. intellect devours through that. I'm not helping you guys. I'm not saving my reaction for these little puny guys. I cannot do that one, but I could do this right here.
Very well.
For my prince's honor!
That one is going to hurt. Alright, he has a cool little staff too. I wonder if I can get a nice staff like that. So he has telekinesis, arcane enhancement, imperial retaliation. When the wielder succeeds a saving throw, the foe that causes the throw needs to make an intelligence saving throw or be stunned. Wow. Hold person, alright. And dash. But I doubt it's gonna do much for them. Are you gonna try to attack Astarion? You are so annoying. Oh, lad. Oh, you exist. I forgot you existed. And I also forgot I could just jump around, which is really good to do. Wait, can I not multi-attack? Oh, that sucks. Oh, dominated. Wow. All those little guys just going over. No, you can't hit her? Alright, I guess you can't. Alright, dude, your fight is not that, the fight is not that epic. Oh, he's saved on domination. He's probably gonna push him off, right? What are you gonna do? Okay, can I... Is there a way to put this like where it doesn't hurt anybody else? No, there isn't. Screw that then. Can you make it? You can. Critical miss. Ouch.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to
He's
the
got a
absolute.
point.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
I always suspected you were a mind flayer.
I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. And I ask that you do not judge me for it now. It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
So he's just a guy.
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me when I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate.
Jesus, this guy went to
People
work.
referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course, they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
I didn't realize mind flayers could be independent thinkers.
Not all mind flayers are alike. I have always valued freedom above all else. In my past life and present.
Fair.
It has been a burning need within me for as long as I can remember.
Lord Gortash is one of the chosen in the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Alright. How did you end up in here?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside. And found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki and find allies in the outer world. You.
So, are you going to tell me what this battle was about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Nope. Could we kill Orpheus and seize his power?
There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing.
Fair.
The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, he would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Thralls in its design.
We're alike in other ways too, I guess?
I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Why do you say that?
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence.
You believe?
You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Do it. I'd like to evolve.
Well, certainly brave of you. I'll say that much.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special.
Hey, the promise of power for my
Hold
wizard.
out your hand.
The promise of power for my wizard is way too strong. You cannot tell him, hey, you're gonna be powerful and intelligent and you're gonna get a bunch of new abilities. Yeah, do as it says.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Detect thoughts. I don't think we're getting it, but I might as well try. Oh yeah! Hell yeah, brother.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
Hell yeah.
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
Alright, open your mind to the tadpole.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
What do these guys had on them? Ooh. The wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier with unarmed strike. I mean, not that great, but pretty neat. I can just fly? We're gonna have to try out a bunch of these things. We're gonna quick save just to be sure. It asked me like, am I sure if I want to leave? So I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna save real quick beforehand. Holy crap. This is so cool. We're gonna call it for today. We're gonna talk to everyone to see what they think of our new Illithid power. We're gonna look at the Illithid power themselves in a little bit. But for right now, we're gonna call it a day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Baldur's Gate 3. I'm so excited. This game is becoming so very good. Peace, guys.